Good evening. Thank you, Mayor and council members. Thank you to the resident of Huntington Beach. I just want to thank you for allowing me the opportunity tonight to give you an annual update from the California State Legislature. I remember a couple years ago when I was here, I was actually cut off in the middle of my speech by the mayor at the time. And I was only given, I think, a minute and a half, or maybe more than about 2 minutes, and I was cut off. That was the first time I was cut off in Huntington Beach, giving a legislative update. And so I appreciate being able to come back and also give an update tonight. As you know, I'm very proud and honored to serve as Huntington Beach voice in the state Senate, and I'm also a resident in Huntington Beach. My 2 children both go to Ocean View School District. One's in middle school and one is in elementary school. And to fight for initiatives that have helped build a better, stronger, and safer community, I'm here this evening because I believe it is my responsibility to keep you all informed on both this past legislative session and the work I've been doing in Sacramento on your behalf. I currently represent a little over 1 million people, over 20 communities, which include cities, unincorporated areas, and communities. 3 cities in Los Angeles County, which are Teaser, Hawaiian Garden, and Cerritos. We head into Orange County. I represent half of the cities in Orange County. And that includes the cities of Brandon Park, La Palma, Cypress, Los Alamitos, Rossmore, Stanton, Garden Grove, Westminster, Midway City, and Fountain Valley. Then I also represent the entire 41 miles of the coast of Orange County, which starts at Seal Beach, our lovely city here at Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, Laguna Beach, Dana Point, Capistrano Beach, and San Clemente.
What's the percentage of Huntington Beach do you represent?
Ooh, 100%.
That's what I thought.
I thought you meant of my district. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know that percentage. I represent...
Yeah, I was confused because there was another senator that came in here earlier said he represented Huntington Beach. I thought you represented 100% of Huntington Beach.
So he is currently in the old term. I currently represent 100% of Huntington Beach. The only city that I stated here that I don't represent 100% is actually Garden Grove. I represent 90% of Garden Grove. But all the cities I've mentioned, I represent 100% of it. Thank you. As your senator, as some of you know, I'm in Sacramento 9 months of the year. We travel to Sacramento every week from Monday to Thursday. And so a lot of time you see me back here is really on the weekend or in the evening, on Thursday evening. In Sacramento, I sit on 8 committees. I'm vice chair of business profession, Senate health, election and constitutional amendment, and insurance. And then I also sit on banking, transportation, environmental quality, and governmental organization. I was also appointed to the couple of joint and special committees. One is LoSan, which affects the rail in San Clemente to San Diego, which is also in our district. And I'm the first Orange County legislator to be appointed to the Joint Committee for Fisheries and Aquaculture. And that committee itself oversees the entire coast of California, including everything in the ocean that touches the state of California. And so any legislation that involves windmill farms, involves commercial fishery, whatever it is that touches the ocean does involve that committee. What we are gonna do is we are planning on hosting the first time ever a hearing from the committee in Orange County. Over 2,600 bills were introduced this year, 1,700 from the Assembly, about 900 from the Senate, a little over 1,000 bills that went to the governor's desk, and the governor signed 890 bills and vetoed 156. This past session, we tackled many issues facing the state impacting our neighborhoods directly, from homelessness, public safety to housing and mental health. As you know, I'm working to enact legislation that tackles what matters most to you, your family, our businesses, and our community. I want to touch on a few bills. There's, like I said, over 1,000 that went to the governor. If anybody's watching here, feel free to contact our office if you want an update on any bills that the governor signed or veto. Or if you actually have ideas for this coming session, let us know as well. We are right now in the process of looking at our bill package for next year. Some of the bills that we tackle, one, homelessness. Homelessness, as you know, the state has spent billions of dollars. And you can ask anybody in the state, anybody across my district, I've not heard one person who said, it's solved. It's over, we don't see anymore. It's not a problem. It's still a problem. And we want to hold counties accountable. We want to hold local government accountable. Where are all these money going? So a lot of bills this year, which has been, it's still in some of the committees, hoping that it will go forward next year, is to allow us to start auditing local government, asking them to find out where are these money going? Are these programs working? If they're working, let's expand them. If they're not working, let's not expand them. I mean, no point in putting money into a broken car over and over when it's not going to work. And so we need to find out what's working and what's not. And instead of just piling and giving money over to local government, like the county, and then everybody comes and asks the senator, so what are you doing with the money? We don't have access to that information. The counties does and the local government do. The other issue that is very dear to me, and I've been fighting really hard in the last few years, is a bill that the bill aligns that it will be an enhancement. If you possess fentanyl with the intent to sell a kilo, we will add an enhancement to a minimum of 3 years, depending how many kilo you sell. It's taken me 3 years. The bill passed and the governor signed it this month. And for those who don't realize how much fentanyl is known as one pill kills within 4 minutes. 1 grain of sand is enough of fentanyl. 1 milligram of fentanyl can take down any individual within 4 minutes. Not only that, 1 kilo is 10,000 pills. 10,000 pills will kill 500,000 people. Half of my district would vanish. And I ask everybody tonight, because we're very excited, we're actually going to be doing town halls across the district, and we're working one in Huntington Beach this coming month with actually Mayor Pro Tem Gracie Vandermark and Assemblywoman Diane Dixon on October 26th at 6:30. We will not only talk about fentanyl and what the city's been doing, and get an update, but we'll also help and train individuals and provide free Narcan. Because at this point, fentanyl is the #1 killer in the nation to young adults from the age of 18 to 45. We are literally watching a whole generation vanish before our eyes, and we're not doing anything in Sacramento. All we're doing, besides this bill, is to put in a resolution, say, oh, let's talk about fentanyl awareness. No, we need to do more. We need to make sure that those who are selling fentanyl to our children, and now they're making fentanyl look like Skittles and Smartie candies, which I had a conversation with my children last year. I have a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old. And I told them, you're not going to be taking candies from your friends, even though you've known them since birth. You're not going to be taking any Skittles. Even if it looks like Skittles, you're not going to eat Skittles at this point. Halloween is here. Have that conversation. These people, these young adults and children who are 10 years old now, who are dying from fentanyl, they are dying. These children didn't even seek for fentanyl. These are young adults that are heading to Harvard, MIT, never done drugs in their entire life. So have that conversation. Tell your young adults, your friends, children, or your grandkids, let's have the discussion. If you need a painkiller, let's go to the pharmacy. This is killing over 100 Californians per week. 6,000 will die by the end of this year. The other couple other bills is SB 234 has been signed as well, which will now provides emergency Narcan in public places, including schools, colleges, and requires all concert venues, amusement parks, and stadiums to maintain an unexpired supply of this. The other one that got passed and signed by the governor is SB 14, which would punish those who sex traffic our children. If you don't think sex trafficking is happening in Orange County or California, you better think twice. It's happening in our neighborhoods. It's happening around us. We need to put those who want to sex traffic our children to jail. They don't belong in society. And so there's so many other bills out there that I want to discuss. One, particularly for Huntington Beach, is a bill that would allow the continuation of the advertisement display in Huntington Beach off of the freeway. That has been down, and working with Assemblywoman Sharon Cork-Silver, the bill has passed and also signed into law as well. Other bills, one that I've worked very closely for the last 20 years is requiring that all youth sports organizations to ensure that they have a defibrillator on site. I've actually worked with the Garden Grove Rotary Club for 20 years. We started 20 years ago to have a defibrillator in every public facility in Garden Grove and every school in Garden Grove. Until this day, I would either assist, because every 3 to 5 years, you have to recharge it. So I would assist fundraising or donating directly to making sure that we get all those defibrillators recharged. And just to conclude, Mayor, I just want to thank you. And as I mentioned, last year we brought back home $1.8 million for Huntington Valley Boys and Girls Club to support their mission and expand their services. And it's something that we very proudly have worked on and got it through. It took us 2.5 years to do so, and so we're very excited to be able to do that. As you know, this year alone in Huntington Beach, we're honored to have everybody attendance, a lot of folks here, and also yourself, participate in Officer Nicholas Vela's memorial highway dedication. And just a little update, we will have a dedication sometime, hopefully by the end of this year, to officially put the sign. It's Caltrans. It does take some months to get it through. Sometimes it could take 6 to 8 years, but we've worked really hard to try to push this as fast as we can. And so we will hopefully be, by the end of this year, early next year, we will have the sign on Beach Boulevard. We've done many town halls in the city with yourself, with some of the council members, and also with Assemblywoman Diane Dixon. We've also participated in, congratulating Huntington Beach Concert Band for 50 years of service. Just been in, and I just want to thank you, Mayor, and Mayor Pro Tem Gracie Vandermark for coming to Sacramento and for celebrating our California Surfing Day resolution back in August. I look forward, as I mentioned, to do many more town halls, and like I said, in particular, we're excited and really looking forward to having our fentanyl town hall coming up on October 26th with Mayor Pro Tem Gracie Vandermark. The full council, of course, is invited as well, and also with Assemblywoman Diane Dixon. Our staff we have an incredible staff. We are based in Huntington Beach. A lot of cities, when I go do my update, they're like, why Huntington Beach? Well, because the district is so long, from where my office is to Artesia, which is the northern end of my district, it's about 50 minutes without traffic. And then from Huntington Beach to San Clemente is about an hour, 10 minutes without traffic. So we try to really find the most perfect location, which Huntington Beach is a perfect location for us. And for those who don't know where our office is, it's 301 Main Street, Suite 212, Huntington Beach. Our office number is 714-374-4000. That's 374-4000. Please feel free to reach out to us if we can answer any question in terms of legislation. Give us your opinion on where you stand. Let us have those information, arm us with those information. And if you have any concerns or need help with state agencies, please reach out to us as well. Our office and staff, whether it's down here in Huntington Beach or in Sacramento, we are here to serve. I also want to just thank you, Mayor, the council member, our city attorney, the city staff, and our public safety personnel and the rest of the staff that worked around the clock to keep our city safe and functioning. But in particular, I want to thank you for keeping the air show alive in Huntington Beach for all of us. Because as I mentioned, when you hear the sound of those jets, that's the sound of freedom that we need to remember. And for me in particular, it means a lot because I haven't been a refugee escaping communism. The sound of freedom is always something, is very tearful for myself and my family. And so big congratulations to your council, Mayor. And also, I want to thank, also congratulations to Kevin Elliott and Co4 and their staff and everybody else who's volunteered to help make it happen. Again, thank you for giving me the opportunity to give an update tonight.
Thank you. Let's give the senator a big round of applause. She does a great job for Huntington Beach. Thank you for being here. And thank you for your services, not just as senator, but you've been a public servant for over 20 years. I really appreciate all the hard work that you do for the citizens of Huntington Beach. And we really appreciate you coming to the council today and giving your update. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Senator. Thank you. All right. Members, moving down the